Planning out content from multiple platforms can be really scary and overwhelming. Today, I'm sharing how I'm planning out my content for June and giving you tips for how you can do it without feeling overwhelmed. Hey guys, welcome back to Confessions of a Girl Boss. My name is Chrissy, and I'm here to give you the confidence and tools you need to launch your online business and thrive. Today, I thought I would do something a little bit different, bring myself back to my planning roots, and share my plans for June with you and how I go through and plan out my goals for the month for my YouTube channel. If you're from the planning world, you are no stranger to Plan With Me's. This is going to be a little bit different. I'm basically just going to be talking through my thought process for how I plan out my goals and my content for my YouTube channel, what I'm going to do differently this month versus what I did last month, and how I'm going to approach it, and also take what I learned this month to plan goals for July. So if you are new here and you like these types of videos, be sure to hit that red button down below and subscribe. I make new videos every week all about turning your passion into your business. And while you're down there, if you do like these types of videos, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment and let me know if you want to see more of these Plan With Me's. Giving videos a thumbs up and leaving a comment really helps support your favorite creators with the YouTube algorithm. Okay, we got all that spiel out of the way. Let's get on to the actual plans. Full disclosure, I'm finding it harder and harder to breathe lately. I am very, very pregnant right now, so please bear with me. But yeah, I have been running this YouTube channel for about 2 months now. It is the beginning of June, and my channel is still very much in the early stages. But with this channel, I really wanted to approach it differently than my personal channel that I did in the past. So with my personal channel, I was very emotional with my content. I posted what I was really into at the time, kind of what I was feeling. I didn't really have a strategy to it. But with this channel, I have a clear strategy. I have a clear end goal in sight, and I have goals that I want to reach each month and also in the future. So that makes it a little bit easier to plan out content. But considering I'm still in the early stages of my channel, I'm still kind of learning what you guys like to see, what works for the algorithm, what the YouTube algorithm is picking up from me, how I can use that to reach my end goals and stuff like that. So I'm still very much in the beta testing mode of planning out my content for the month, but I thought I would talk you through the thought process anyway. So a few days ago, I actually sat down and reflected not only on the past 2 months, but also on the month ahead. So this is something that I really encourage you guys to do every month. Reflect on what you've done, reflect on what works, change it if it didn't work, and just work on yourself constantly to make your content better, to make your business better, and to make your workflows better. So personally, I've been posting 3 videos a week on this YouTube channel since I launched it on April 1st, and I've really been enjoying that. But my life is changing a little bit this month. So ever since I launched my channel, I've actually been off work due to the whole pandemic thing and being high risk of being pregnant. So I had a lot more time, but I actually do have a part-time job, and I am going back to that on June 1st. And I did just want to put a disclaimer out there because I don't know if you guys knew that I had a part-time job, but I wanted to let you guys know if you are working on a project or a business and you're still in the very early stages of it, don't feel like it's a bad thing to have a part-time job. I think when I first mentioned having a part-time job on this channel, I'm not sure if it was on Instagram or if it was on here, but I was kind of weirded out by it. I needed to play off this facade of working for myself full time, but I am still in the very early stages of this new path of business, and having a part-time job is a necessity for me right now. So don't feel like you should be ashamed of that. So I am going back to my part-time job on June 1st. I know I'm not going to have as much time. My husband is also going back to work because we were both kind of off due to the pandemic, and it's just going to be a very different life day to day. So that's something I had to take into account when planning out my content for this month. Another thing I wanted to take into account was the fact that I wasn't happy with how much I was showing up on Instagram. I have never been very good with Instagram and kind of being consistent with it. I kind of would just post pictures every now and then promoting stuff or just random stuff, or I was never strategic with it, let's just say. But with this new aspect of business, I really want to be strategic and be present on Instagram. So that's something else that I really wanted to take into account when planning out my content. Another thing that I wanted to incorporate is sending more high quality newsletters to my email list, which if you haven't subscribed to my email list, there's always a link down below with a few freebies down there for you to grab. So if you want to sign up, you can. But I wanted to be more strategic with it, not just posting new videos to it, but offering value to my email list when it was necessary. And lastly, for my goals, another reflection point that I had was that I haven't utilized Pinterest. I know the value of Pinterest and how amazing it can be for driving traffic to your website, to your YouTube channel, to your offer. And I really wanted to start utilizing that. And it's not something that I've dove into, honestly, because it's pretty intimidating to me, but I really wanted to start utilizing Pinterest. So I'm bringing that into this month. So for my goals for this month, I have post 2 videos a week. So I am cutting down on 1 video each week. Instead of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm doing Monday and Thursday. Along with the 2 videos a week, I'm also going to be posting 2 times on Instagram each week. And this is because, like I said, I want to be more consistent with Instagram, but I want Instagram to be an extension of this YouTube channel. I offer so much valuable content on here, but I want it to be an extension of my YouTube channel that's easier to digest. So posting content that is valuable, that is helpful, that will help you reach your goals and kind of give you that confidence boost that you need when you need it. For my newsletter, I'm planning on once bi-weekly. I don't want to overload my newsletter. I definitely want it to be something that is helpful and mindful and something that I'm not wasting your time with. So once bi-weekly is perfectly fine with me. It's a little bit more than what I was doing before, but that is my goal. And then with Pinterest, I have a goal to finally launch and schedule out my pins using Tailwind. I paid for Tailwind last month, but I haven't actually started using it yet. And if you're not sure what Tailwind is, it is a platform that lets you bulk schedule your Pinterest pins. So I have all of the graphics made. I just need to schedule them all out. So I'm going to start my Pinterest journey for my YouTube channel and for my blog using Tailwind. So my Tailwind and Pinterest goal isn't a goal that's 100% just promotion based. It's very much research based too. So I have a video planned in July where I want to show you how using Tailwind and using Pinterest can help boost your sales in your Etsy store or in your Shopify store, or just help drive traffic to your website. So that's something that I need to prove and I need to actually try it for myself. I know it's definitely a thing because I've seen so many people talk about it, but I don't want to talk about it without actually trying it myself and giving you concrete evidence. So this is my test month. So as for planning content, when it comes to planning content, like I said, I'm still in the very early stages of my YouTube channel, but I like to plan content based on what I see you guys responding to. So with planning out video content, the first place I go is to my analytics in the YouTube Creator Studio. I go in there and I see what the most popular videos from the past month are, what you guys are responding to, what you guys are engaging the most with, and kind of go from there. If I'm not feeling particularly inspired by my analytics and I still need some help, I will go to somewhere like Pinterest or Instagram and kind of get inspiration from like-minded creators on there and see if I can like put my own twist on them. I always like to search on YouTube too. I mean, to see what other people are doing, if there's like a trending video topic that I could put my spin on. I also use TubeBuddy a lot to search my video ideas and make sure it's actually something that people are searching for, because like I mentioned in my YouTube AdSense and how much they pay me video, it's really important to make content that people are actually searching for. So I don't want to just create something that people are just not going to care about, especially when I have these long-term goals. So using a tool like TubeBuddy or vidIQ really helps solidify that video idea and shows me that I'm not just creating content for nobody. So the next thing that I do is I go to Evernote, and I use Evernote for absolutely everything for my YouTube channel. I take notes on trainings that I go to. I plan out my content on there. I script out videos. I do brain dumps. And if you are struggling for content ideas, whether it be on YouTube or Instagram, or even if you're struggling for product ideas, I highly suggest brain dumping. So what I'll do whenever I'm feeling like I need some inspiration, or honestly just like to clear my head of like all of the fluff and like weird ideas that are running around in there, if I feel like there's too many ideas going on in my head, I will do a brain dump. So I set a timer for 10 minutes, and a lot of people do this by hand, but personally, I just love using my computer to do it. I set a timer for 10 minutes, and I literally just brain dump and word vomit into Evernote any idea that comes to my head. Even if it's stupid, I put it on the page. And this is a list that I refer back to whenever I am planning my content. And it's not necessarily like a concrete list, but I take a lot of ideas from this and I twist them based on my analytics, and I kind of tweak them into ways that might be kind of more interesting for you guys. But brain dumping is so useful. So next I have to actually plan out this content. So what I like to do is I like to have my entire month mapped out in front of me. So I use my calendar app on my iPhone, and on my Mac, I have all Apple products, so they all sync up. I use that and I plan out the entire month worth of content. I do this for a few reasons. One, because I like to bulk film my videos, because I don't have a ton of time right now to be filming on the go and editing on the go. I like to have filming sessions. I like to just do my makeup once, get a few videos done, and then I can edit in my pajamas looking like a slob, if I'm being perfectly honest. The one, because I like to bulk film my videos. But the second reason is because some videos I like to have in a certain sequence. So for example, when I was doing my Etsy SEO video, I had my first Etsy SEO video and then I had my second one. They had to be in a certain sequence. And for example, my interview series, I have to have planned, but I also have to have it planned for after obviously the interview takes place. So this is all stuff that needs to be planned out. And I just find it a lot easier to do that when I can just drag and drop throughout my calendar on the app. So as you can see, this is kind of what we are dealing with for June. This is obviously subject to change. Sometimes I do throw new videos in there based on new ideas or suggestions from you guys, but I love having a concrete plan down so that I know even if I don't get any new ideas or if I don't have another angle to go with, I know what I'm going to be posting and when. When it comes to planning out my Instagram content, I haven't done this in a while, but I plan on using an app called Planoly, which is an app for your phone. It is free up to a certain amount of posts per month. It's what I used when I had my physical sticker shop, and I'm gonna use that to plan out my Instagram content. I don't think I necessarily have to have it in the calendar app because Planoly will send you notifications when it's time to post, or you can auto post from the app itself. So I don't think it's necessary to have the two kind of in the same app. I'm planning on using Planoly to plan out my Instagram content, but also it's really important to research hashtags that you want to use. So I have a hashtag matrix that I bought from Isabella Guava like years ago that I haven't really dove into, honestly. So I plan on using that a little bit this month. I will let you know how it goes. If I found it helpful, it's pretty reasonably priced, I believe. I'll leave it linked in the description box down below. But using hashtags is vital to get new people to see your content. So I'm definitely going to play around with hashtags this month and see what works for the audience that I want to attract. Last part of my planning is rollover tasks from the months before. So I mentioned that I had a blog and I haven't been posting on it really at all. If you are part of my 5-day crash course into switching from Etsy to Shopify, which is free, and there is a link in the description box if you want to check it out, I have all of those kind of course days on there, but I haven't posted any content that is actually public. So my goal for this month is to transcript all of my videos that I've posted into blog posts so that Google can do its thing, so that I can attract people who might not want to watch a YouTube video but would want to read a blog, and also promote those on Pinterest as well. And likewise, I still have a few videos that I need to create Pinterest graphics graphics for. I definitely need to add the Pinterest graphic creation process into my video creation process. So that's something that I need to work on this month, see what workflow works for me and kind of like how I want to go about it. But yeah, Pinterest is going to be a big one this month. So after the planning is all done, it's time to actually create the content, which is obviously the biggest part. So like I said, I do like to batch my work and bulk film, bulk edit, bulk take pictures, do all of that stuff in batches. So it's easier just to kind of focus on one thing and get it done. So I will schedule out filming days because I do have to find someone to watch my son, which is more than likely my mom or my husband. I do have to plan out my filming days like that, but the content creation process is obviously the biggest part. So make sure when you are planning out your content, you're being realistic because consistency is really key. And that's something that when I decided to go down to 2 videos a week, it was something that took me a long time to decide, but I knew if I didn't go down to 2 videos a week, I wouldn't be able to keep up with that consistency that I really needed. So consistency is definitely key. Quality is key. So make sure you're not over planning your month so that you don't feel overwhelmed and you don't just want to throw in the towel. So I hope this video was helpful. Like I said, I've never done anything like this before. So I don't know if this was just like a weird, random, pointless video, but let me know if you would like to see more videos like this or like what other stuff you would like to see in videos like this. And I can do one for July, which is going to be an insane month considering I'm having a baby. So that will have to be mega planned. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that red button down below and subscribe, or you can hit my face right here. And if you want to keep on learning, be sure to hit those 2 videos on my left and you can do just that. So that is all from me. Have a good day, stay safe, and I will see you in my next video.